can definitely say that I'm a better mom today, and I can't wait to see the lessons that he teaches me. Why am I crying? I can't wait to see some of the lessons that he teaches me many years from now.
So I wouldn't call it a failure, but I would call it something that was really, 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 really challenging. We recently adopted a little guy from China. Definitely not a failure.
Actually, that's not a secret. Everyone knows I'm a psychopath.
So I'm not always so calm. I want to emphasize that. I have a lot of moments where I just my fuse is short, or but I just want to tell him, if he ever watches this, thank you. I wouldn't take back any of those hard days or any of those moments, because you've taught me so much, and I just pray to be an amazing mom to him and just take the best care of my family as I humanly possibly can.
What's up, guys? You already know that Myka Stauffer is nasty and evil, and we learned this after she posted a video talking about the fact that she rehomed her Chinese adopted son. She is an influencer here on YouTube with 686,000 subscribers, and she hasn't posted in 5 months, and there's a reason why. Because she was canceled for giving up her Chinese adopted son, Huxley. He deserves justice, and even though he is happy in a new home with a new family and some brothers, Myka Stauffer should still be held accountable, and she is not welcome back to this platform. I dug a little bit deeper into her past, and I'm here to remind you why we're not going to allow Myka Stauffer to come back to YouTube, and why we should call out James Stauffer for continuing to grow on this platform and now passing 1 million subscribers. So get ready to pay close attention, grab a snack, and wash it down with some hot tea. Myka is currently 33 years old, and her first video posted on YouTube was from 6 years ago. So she's been on YouTube for a while, and she's been able to gain quite an audience from her home videos, her child videos, just general family channel content. And honestly, everything was going just fine with Myka's channel, the Stauffer Life channel, Stauffer's Garage, until they posted this monetized video where they updated their fans on their family, where they pretty much revealed that they gave up Huxley, and it was very hard to watch. They talked about how he was meeting with different people to find the right family for him, and how he was going to find his forever home.
Agencies, multiple people have been allowing for Huxley to spend time with some different people to see and to make the perfect match and fit for his now new forever family.
Keep in mind, this was Huxley's 3rd home at this time, and now he's on his 4th, so he's been through so much. And really, this is all of Myka's fault. She's the one to blame for this. When she realized that even though she was financially profiting from Huxley on social media, those downtimes in reality just wasn't worth the disruption of her life. So she rehomed him to a forever mommy, using the same phrasing people use when they adopt animals, and it makes me sick to my stomach. Like I said, we used forever home when we adopted my dog, so why would she do this? It's so disgusting, and this entire time that she's had Huxley, she has been selfish with him. Before there was James, her husband, who is literally a man-child cleaning cars on YouTube, whatever. I like the detailing part of it, but just I cannot support him, and I cannot believe 1 million people here on YouTube are subscribed to him. But before James, there was Josh. She was engaged to Josh, and she actually had her daughter Kova with him. This was back in 2012, and she actually has a blog website, which I will link below. It is very cringe and weird to look at, but you can pretty much see she shares a little bit about herself on this page, and I actually want to read it for you guys. Let me get my glasses on. She says, female nursing, which we'll talk about the nursing situation in one moment. She wrote, I love my family more than anything. Favorite color is red. Is your favorite color red? Comment below. I feel like people who have favorite color red are just a particular person, but whatever. Have a great passion for artwork and culinary arts. I don't know if you've seen her cooking videos or her recipes, but culinary arts, that should be crossed out. Fact check that one. I love volunteering, helping others, and following the Lord. Why do I feel like she doesn't do all three? I don't think the Lord will tell you to give up your son. I don't think that you're volunteering for anyone or really helping anyone at all. Maybe back in 2012, but not here. I love running, all sports, and being healthy. I love running, all sports, and being healthy. Okay, you need a comma there or maybe 2. And you can see her interests are her children, Josh, her child at the time. Her favorite movie is Fireproof. She loves Christian and country music and whatever. You guys, again, can look at the blog for yourself in the link in my bio, but what I found was interesting is that she shares pictures of her daughter sucking her thumb and just talking about how excited they are for her, and I just feel like, where is this energy for Huxley? She never had this type of passion for Huxley as what she has for every other child in her home. It's obvious that this adopted child was never truly her child, even though she claims she birthed him from her heart. Like, it's just very cringe.
Like, I don't even know how I'm going to function if someone tells me that I can't bring up Huxley. Like, this isn't just a kid in China. This is my son. Like, this is my son. Like, I have already birthed him in my heart. He is my son.
So she's over here crying because she's like not getting him right away, even though her subscribers paid for him, and she never officially adopted him. I don't know if she met him and she just didn't like him, he didn't fit the mold, maybe he didn't have as much of a severe disability, because you guys know she's obsessed with adopting a child with disabilities. It's really weird to watch, knowing that she would just give him up a couple years later. But back to that post, because her daughter's over here sucking her thumb, yet when Huxley sucks his thumb, he gets a fistful of duct tape and a little plastic hand glued on top, which is really just disgusting. And remember, we actually pulled this from a clip from their vlog. Go ahead and watch it for yourself.
Hi, Huxley! What you doing in there, man? Reorganizing the shoe closet for me, eh? Just a silly boy, huh? He's a silly boy. But one thing you guys don't see a lot of on our vlogs is, as soon as we come downstairs, if food isn't immediately ready, we have meltdowns every single time because we're still working through our food anxiety. So right now we're having a little bit of meltdown. I'm holding him so he feels much better, but I'm trying to cook. It's a little crazy.
This can't be real life. Like, literally, they're over here duct taping their child's hand. They're complaining about his eating, and yet they're over here on Facebook, like, talking about adopting again. How did you know you were ready for round 2? Like, please, someone stop these people. Like, they should not be able to have any more children. Obviously, they can't handle the children they already have. But now let's take it back a little bit and talk about Myka's nursing career, because that is really sketchy. There are articles online, but pretty much Myka Stauffer was supposedly fired from her position, wasn't fired, but was given a warning. It's kind of unclear because she got in a physical altercation with a pregnant woman at her nursing job at a old, like, it's not an old folks home, it's like a, what is it called? Like a retirement center, just for like older folks. So Myka was a nurse until 2013, where she claims she allowed her license to expire and she would just stop nursing. It must be nice just to quit your job and stop working and then use your children for clout to gain money and power on the internet. That must be so nice, right? Well, it turns out one night at this hospital facility, Myka got in a physical altercation with a woman who was 7 months pregnant. She actually pushed a cart at the woman, and supposedly the reason why she did this was because she, you know, gave someone too much medicine, or something with the medicine went down and she needed someone to write off for it. This woman wouldn't write off for it. I don't know if it was because what Myka did was wrong, or maybe they just didn't like each other, but Myka pushed a cart at this woman, attempting to harm her. If Myka in that position over administrative, it's like, she should have just gotten in trouble for that, not like, you know, fight with the person who's supposed to write it off and or throw a cart at them, which is really crazy. Obviously, this is all kind of speculated, but there was a lawsuit that went down that has record of this and of Myka being involved. Myka wasn't officially fired from the hospital, but she was given a written notice and a warning not to do it again. But that woman who was involved, she actually was fired, and she sued for wrongful termination. That's why Myka's name was brought back up into this lawsuit. I can't confirm if these are from the victim, but there are some messages online, and it appears to be from the lady who was harmed by Myka. She pretty much shares how Myka was extremely manipulative and no one liked her at her job. She tried to slam me with a metal cart while I was pregnant. She had multiple medical errors and lied to cover up a bunch of stuff. Wow. She claimed her husband is a doctor, which James is no doctor, and neither was Josh, so that's kind of weird. A little side note, like Josh and her, like Josh has been kind of out of the picture, which is weird because it seems like Myka was moving a bunch in the beginning of her relationship with James because she was trying to disconnect her daughter from her father, Josh. And I don't know what the story is there, but comment below if you know more, because that was something weird I came across. And they're like, oh yeah, Myka moved a ton because she was trying to keep her daughter away from her biological father because she just didn't want anything to do with him and visitation was too much. But that's a lot of rumors right there. The victim shares how Myka worked in the nursing unit, not oncology, which was a rumor around. They also talked about how there were several people fired from the incident, and the woman actually experienced some health issues because of the incident. And they talked about how the court case took years, forever, to get figured out because of the whole situation, and they ended up settling with the victim. It's great that she was able to settle, but she did have, again, a few issues with that pregnancy. Now the child is, I don't know, 7 years old or however old now and perfectly fine, but it paints a picture into who that person Myka really is. Finally, I just want to react to one last clip of a video that Myka posted before she left the internet. Pretty much she shared some tips for quarantining and how she's dealing with it. And I just want to watch a few minutes of this with you guys because it is really cringe.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do something just a little bit different. Sit down, chat with you guys, talk about tips and survive quarantine. At first, this was such a scary thing for me. I went through a little bit of a roller coaster of ways.
Keep in mind, guys, this is after she gave up Huxley. It feels like she completely forgot about him and moved along. I'm actually looking at that little picture in the background. I'm like, is he in there? I don't know. Could you imagine her just taking all the pictures of him down because, you know, he was just removed. When it came to her Twitter bio, she changed mother of 5 to mother of 4 so quick. So yeah, she moved along really quickly, and I'm sure she would have continued making content if we didn't call her out for this.
Feel better about everything that was going on, and I want to share what has worked so much because I went from a place of being so scared, being so nervous, to being so confident, and I want to share everything that I did to kind of help me through one of the most unexpected things that I have ever been through. If you're new here, hey, I'm Myka. Nice to meet you.
Oh, cringe. If you're new here, hi, I'm Myka. Nice to meet you.
Struggling with the whole lockdown or the whole fiasco
That's going on right now, and you think maybe they would benefit from this video, share it with a friend.
Where's the E in that clip? Where's the E in the share? Is anyone catching this too? Where is that? Is that how she normally does it? I don't know.
very first thing that I would do is make a bucket list. Everything that you want to do while in quarantine, just make your bucket list. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It doesn't matter what's on it, but whatever makes you happy.
So I guess she has so much time now. She can make bucket lists and videos and whatever because Huxley's out of the picture. Where are your other children right now?
That you have in your heart, things that you want to do, write those down. Number 2 is to start with mental health. Clear your headspace and really figure out, what are you afraid of?
Mental health. Can you imagine someone going to Myka for mental health? What is going on here? Please do not even bring up mental health because you need to go get some mental help.
Fears rooted. Be able to write those down so that you can truly tackle what's going on in your head. What is it that is scaring me? What is it that has me all anxious and all bundled up inside? What is it? Write it down on paper and do what you can. Learn about what you're scared of. For me, when I'm scared of something, I gather as much information as I can. I want to learn.
Actually, I don't even know if I can watch this anymore. It feels so just fake and not genuine at all. I feel like she literally looked up some of these items and just I don't know, wrote a script or something, because I cannot imagine her doing any of these items at all for herself. It's probably literally an idea that her marketing team came up with, and they're like, yeah, let's do this and write out a few ideas you can just talk about on camera. It just seems very fake to me. Maybe just because I know that she is fake.
The ins and outs, I want to know how it works. I want to know the process. I want to know the anatomy, the physiology. I want to know everything. I want to know medications. I want to know herbal medications. I want to know every single thing that I can. Whether that helps me or it doesn't, just having the knowledge helps give me a little bit better of a peace of mind and doing what I can do. Since this is such an uncertain thing, telling myself, you know what, I'm able to do X, Y, and Z. I have control of X, Y, and Z, and those are the things that I'm going to do. The next thing that I would work on is a happiness project, something to relight the happiness inside of you. One of the things.
Wow. I don't even want to watch it anymore because there's nothing to take away from this. I feel like you need to work on yourself a lot more, and I don't think a bucket list or a happiness project is going to help you, Myka. There's definitely something really wrong with her, and to act like nothing is wrong or to act like he was the wrong one here, I don't know. Just remember the fact that she said that he wanted to be given up. Like, what? What little child is going to say, yeah, give me up. I want to go meet multiple families and find one that wants me, because obviously you guys don't. I get just sick and I'm tired of listening to her voice because it is actually giving a headache. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Let me know what you think. I will be posting a video soon about Myka Stauffer and a little bit more detail about this whole investigation, because I feel like the investigation did us wrong. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.